Good evening, one and all. This is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey. Welcome to the Tuesday edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net, monitoring the VA3 repeater on 443.075. As usual, I expect our net controller will be Bill, VE3IUK, and we're just waiting for the big clock to roll over to 7 p.m. So let's stand by.
Good evening, all amateurs. This is Victor Echo 3 India Uniform Kilowatt, Bill, located in Dundas, and I'm your host this evening for the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. This net presently meets 3 times weekly, Sunday, Tuesday, on this repeater at 7 p.m., and Thursdays on a simplex frequency of 446.125. We will be going back to a complete schedule after the Labor Day weekend, which means we will add a Saturday net on this repeater at 7 p.m. and a Monday net on this repeater at 7 p.m. Monday net hosted by Chuck, VA3IMW, VA3CJZ, and Thursday Simplex net hosted by Mac, VA3IMW. Saturday and Sunday and Tuesday is usually me, but of course over the winter or over the fall and winter season, if there's other people that want to take the net, they will certainly be welcome. And I will be looking for somebody to take the net this Sunday coming, and the following Tuesday, as I will be out of town. So I will need a replacement for those 2 days. So maybe somebody can graciously offer to take my spot again. That's for this coming Sunday and the following Tuesday. So with that, let's stand by for anyone who would like to, anyone that wants to do a quick one and done, or any priority check-ins. Come now. Okay, nothing heard. We'll stand by for anyone who'd like to check into the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. Come now.
VA3, Whiskey Papa Golf. Dead air, dead air.
Yeah, we hate dead air. VA3IMW.
Okay, a couple fine gentlemen in there to break the ice. We'll start with Chris. Go ahead.
Good evening, everybody. VA3, WPG. Well, I made it out to my nice walk down to Spencer Creek and back earlier. Unfortunately, the Quanshag did not survive because it kept doing the same thing as the other ones all did, is welcome frequency mode. So on that, Bill, I know I gave you a Quanshang. Don't bother putting the zoomer on that. You can either keep that for yourself, give that to a new ham that needs it. If you do either of those two, let me know and I'll give you the charger, or you can just throw the thing in the garbage and let me know and I'll throw the charger in the garbage myself. I'm done with Quanshang. I'm going to go back to the Bullfang for now until I get my RT Radtel 880. I've had enough of the Quanshang battery problems. Other than that, not much else going on tonight. Just getting some chores done around the house. So with that, we'll send her back, and I believe we were going to get in contact tomorrow and possibly do a early shift on Thursday, so I still need to get you my landline on Discord there, so I will have that to you by the end of the night. Other than that, VA3 WPG.
Okay, sounds good, Chris. Sorry you've been having problems with the Quanshang, and we'll do if I can't pass that along to somebody else. So, just a story. You never know, somebody might need one, but yeah, sorry you're having problems with it. Yep, that's fine. Thursday morning activation. I'll give you a call tomorrow, and we'll firm up the time. Glad you had a good walk, but sorry it was ruined by technology. But thanks a lot for checking in, Chris.
I could understand if it was one, but yeah, no, this is the third Quansheng that's had the exact same problem. Rinse, repeat again. So at this point, it's not a me issue, it's a radio issue. So yeah. Okay, VA3 WPG, we'll be listening in the background. I'll get you the number in a bit on Discord. Have a good evening, everybody. VA3 WPG.
That sounds good, Chris. And as I say, I'll give you a call tomorrow and we'll firm up things for Thursday. Do good early shift activation. Nice early in the morning sounds good. Anyway, with that, let's bring in Mac and see. I'm glad to see he's made it home safely. So take it away, Mac. Good evening.
Well, good evening, one and all. Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey with you, and just acknowledging a couple of YouTube check-ins. Albert, VA3BT, checking in from Barrie, and Jason, VE3ZJC, who's checking in from Tobermory. What is it with these guys? They're up in God's country. I hope they're all packing some extra snuggly wear there. Things are a little chilly. I saw 11 degrees on the thermometer as I got up to go to work this morning. So it's a little chilly. The season is a changing. And yes, I had to turn the light on this morning so that I could see what I was doing as I was getting ready to go to work. Now, those are kind of the signs that, yes, the thing that we don't want to happen is going to happen anyways, time and tide. And Larry has just popped in there. Anyways, Bill, nice safe trip back up and down the road today, as usual. It was nice to hear Chuck greeting me this morning. I guess he was up early and on the radio, so he managed to get a bowl of Cheerios, and he was working on his second cup of coffee when I spoke to him this morning. So all is well. Other than that, it is the night before A-Reg, and all through the house. Well, I'm sure you could fill in the rest of the limerick there. Don't forget to don't let Chuck escape without putting in a plug for his net. And VA3NFL is also an internet check-in tonight. So I'm not sure if we're going to hear from him, but at least he's with us on YouTube. With that, before I time anything out, I'll turn it back to you, Bill.
Yeah, sounds good, Mac. And actually, I welcome this cooler weather that's been sort of deterring me from right now doing a lot of activations. Looking forward to the nice cool weather in September and October, and maybe getting a few more activations under my belt. Yep, and I see also Larry's checked in on YouTube as well. So welcome to all those folks that have checked in on YouTube, and glad you made it back safely. Oh, and I forgot to comment, Mac, I was glad to hear that you had a good activation on the weekend at Griffin House. Good for you. Anyways, thanks a lot for checking in, Mac. Anything else?
Yeah, just one last thing. I'm sure Chris will remember that feeling of setting up your ground-mounted vertical, checking the SWR, and it's totally flat. Just like when we went out in November and did that joint activation together. What was that? Burlington something or other was the place where they tried to give me a ticket. Anyways, throw up the antenna, adjust the extendable vertical, and give a couple of clicks on the rheostat there, and flat 1-to-1 match both on 20 and 40 meters. That's a pretty good indication that you're out to have a good activation. And yeah, anybody who has a chance to get out to the Griffin House, you probably want to do that before they finish the renovations on the house and open it for tourists to be wandering through. It's nice and peaceful and quiet while the construction is going on. So anyways, one more plug before I go. September 21st, we know that's coming. just by the temperature and the length of the daylight hours, but also looking forward to the group activation at Pier 4 Park, starting around 11 o'clock in the morning. And that's the Sunday. So once you get home from church, pack up your radio gear, come on out and see us. Anybody, anywhere, you're more than welcome to join us face to face, and we'll get the park activated, share the logs, and share the love. Thanks again, Bill, for doing this one. I'll turn it back to you.
VA3WPG.
Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
I do remember that. That was at Boers Outlook or Boers Falls or Boers something or other. Just a quick question. Did you ever hear anything back about them yet? Back from them yet?
Yeah, I had submitted my request or whatever the heck it was, and the ticket has been on hold since November. So I did manage to phone somebody and said, "What's going on?" Well, we confirmed that the evaluation process is still in process, and it's on hold. So they better not be coming back to me a year later to say that I owe them money. That will there'll be another discussion. So, anyways, nothing out of pocket yet.
Okay, yeah, I remember you told me they also said they're putting that on high priority too, but yeah, they say that. Okay, keep me up to date on that. All right, VA3WPG.
And as the hangman said, no noose is good news.
True enough.
Oh, enough with the dad jokes. But hey, Mac, yeah, thanks for putting the plug in for the 21st. I'm sure there might be new folks out there that might have maybe some trepidation about coming out, but welcome all, and maybe we'll get people out that may get bit by the pota bug, which would be a good thing. As far as Griffin House, yeah, I'd love to get out there before the weather gets real bad. Maybe I can coax one of the local hams to come out with me and do a joint activation. So a little hard to get there by bus. Anyway, with that, I see also that Larry, Larry is checked in, and Chuck has checked in, and also Noel. So we've had some more check-ins on YouTube. With that, let's stand by and see if we can get some audio check-ins here. VA3IUK standing by.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu.
FG.
VA3MHV.
VA3 NFL, one and done, Bill. Enjoy the evening, everybody on that. VA3 NFL clear. Okay, I'll take care of. Thanks for checking in. And let's go back up to the top of the recent pile here, and we'll start with Chuck. Go ahead, Chuck. How are you?
Hey, good evening, Bill, and everyone on net. Chuck here in the East End. I was up really early this morning, like Mac mentioned. So I did require an old man nap today, and more like a nap and a half, but at least I'm rested up now. And so I'd like to thank everyone who checked in. You included there, Bill, last night with me on the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club HF net on 7.100. Rick couldn't make it and asked me to fill in. And I had a great time. The hour went by so quick. I just kept getting check-ins there. We ended up with 20, and it was a lot of fun. So I forwarded my check-in list to Rick. I haven't gotten a reply yet, but in any case, it was different, and it was fun. So thank you all for checking in. And also tomorrow, like you guys mentioned, the AREG net will be tomorrow night at 8 p.m. on the 2-meter 146430 megahertz at 8 p.m. So I hope to hear you then. And there's something else I wanted to mention. Oh yeah, just to let everyone know, if you buy a radio that has a C plug-in at the back for the battery charging, that should only be used for when you, as a last resort. They recommend that you use the cradle to charge your radio, and if you don't have access to power, then by all means use a power bank or whatever, and use the C battery for charging. That's what they recommend. So to avoid any problems with your batteries. That's it for me, Bill. I'll send it back to you, sir.
Okay, Chuck, yeah, thanks a lot for that. I've read that in the manuals. I don't know what the technical issue behind it is. Might have something to do with maybe slow charging the battery. I don't know. I know that power packs are handy, though. I always try to keep one in my my knapsack. They do come in handy. I know that even sometimes if I'm out for a long time with my cell phone, I might be able to battery gets low. I've got that portable power, and they're inexpensive enough. And yeah, good on the net tomorrow night. I know that everybody enjoys that, and it's always informative. And like I always say, it's information that you can wow people with at your next party. Yeah, and I enjoyed listening to the net last night, Chuck. Trying to see what I can do to improve my signal here. Chris has been a lot of help, and we're going to see about maybe making some more improvements to the antenna. As you know, it's a little harder to townhouse, but we're working on it. But thanks a lot for checking in, Chuck.
We'll get it done. All right, very good. Yes, I do believe you're. Are you not in? You're in Dundas or Ancaster. Are you in a low elevation area, Bill?
I am just before you start to go down into the valley.
Okay, because I always seem to have difficulty just past the west end there of Hamilton. So, yeah, you know, it's just maybe it's a thing for me, but in any case. And yes, as far as keeping a battery bank with you, I highly recommend getting a good, highly rated company to get a battery pack, because you know they can make those things really cheap, and you don't want them catching on fire when you're trying to charge something. And so I really recommend buying a name brand that has a lot of reviews, and that's what I did. I use the INUE battery banks, the INUI, I think it is. A very good product. Anyhow, Bill, I'll let you pick up the rest. Thanks, VA3CJZ.
Yeah, you're quite correct there, Chuck, because they exaggerate the stats on those lower end power packs. So you're quite right there. And thanks a lot for checking in. And with that, let's pick up Steve, VA3NFG, VA3IUK. Good evening, Steve. How are you?
Good, Bill. Good evening to all listening on net here or online. Was an okay day today. The weather was good. Just took it easy today on my day off. I didn't get anything special done today other than getting a couple errands done that I needed to do. And that's about it. So, yeah, short and sweet, Bill. I'll hand it right back to you. We're just turn down the HF radio here and see if I can pick up a few contacts there before midnight. So there you go. Unless I work a day shift tomorrow, I haven't checked. So, but we'll find out shortly. Anyway, that's it, Bill. I'll send it right back to you, buddy. VE3IUK, VA3NFG.
Yeah, it sounds good, Steve. And this is the time of year when it's 40 meters becomes a lot more likable because you get a lot less QR Nancy. So, and it's really nice to work in the wintertime. So, gives you something to look forward to. Thanks a lot for checking in, Steve. Have a good evening. With that, let's pick up your friend Mark and see how he's doing. VA3MHV, VA3IUK.
okay. Hope you are too. I'm just tearing down a coil here, rebuilding my vape, actually. I'm troubleshooting it, it's acting up, and I rebuild my own, so had to tear it down, do a thorough cleaning because it's not firing right. Yeah, roger that on those battery packs. I don't know if you guys have ever owned any lithium devices or a power pack that's gone up. I had one go up on me once. It's a cheap little vape power battery. It was a cheap knockoff from China, and yeah, it was a little scary. Once that thing ignited, there's a lot of concern now with aircraft and flying. People are taking those power packs for their laptops. And, you don't want a fire in the air on an airplane or anywhere else for that matter, I guess, eh? So, yeah, I've got one here. It's a U-Green, pretty reputable model. I got it to power the laptop. So when we go out in the field, I can back it up. And it seems like a pretty good model. I'll send it back to you, Bill.
In fact, mine's manufactured, same manufacturer, so they're pretty reputable, and they make a lot of other good accessories as well, Mark. They got very good products.
Absolutely, yeah. You got to research, like Chuck said. Do a little research and don't be buying the cheap knocky-offy, because I had one of those go up, and it was in my apartment, actually. It was just a vape power, but a cheap knockoff that was a knockoff of a reputable brand. And boy, when that thing ignited, I had to get it out of the apartment and out on the balcony, and it was winter time, and it just burned until it was finished. It was a little bit scary.
Yeah, gives a whole new meaning to the Latin phrase caveat emptor, which I'm sure everybody's familiar with. But yeah, I've heard stories, and I can understand the concern on airlines, and that's got to be you've got to train people to say, no, you can't bring that one on. That's a knockoff brand. We can't have that on our airplane.
Roger that. I saw a piece on the news yesterday where a lot of the first responders, police, fire, and ambulance are all taking extra training now because of the number of electric vehicles on the road. And the more of them we get, the more of them that are starting to have a mishap. And when they ignite, it's a whole different ball of wax when they show up on scene and got to deal with that. If you look under the hood on those, there's all these orange lines. They're heavy gauge lines, and those are all high voltage, right? So it can be a concern right when they approach, even how do we get this person out of the vehicle? Because there could be high voltage whipping around. So yeah, it's a whole new era, I guess, as we get more and more electric out here.
Yeah, roger to that. And it's called standards too, safety standards and whatnot. But that happens whenever new technology is introduced. So we'll have to hope that the bugs get worked out quick. But thanks a lot for checking in, Mark, and have a good evening. Oh, I was going to say, just before you go, you said you were rewinding a coil. What was that for?
That's not radio related, Bill. Just for vaping here. I do my own coils. I don't buy the store-bought ones. I have a little winder, and I buy the wire, and it's just very small 10-gauge Cantol. I wind my own. So just that. Yeah, I won't hold it up, Bill. I'll let you see if there's anyone else waiting in the wings. So, 7-3, and everyone have a great night.
Okay, sounds good, Mark. Well, at least you can do that and save yourself money. There you go. Well, with that, let's see if there's anyone else that would like to check into the Lake Ontario Radio Club. That's come now. All right, nothing heard. I'll just give one more shout out for any last minute check-ins or any rechecks before I close the net. VA3IMW standing by.
Last comment to VA3WPG.
Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
Well, that's pretty much exactly the reason I said just kind of keep an eye on that battery on your charger there, because I'm not sure if the battery went fat or if that was just the case that split open. But yeah, it's pretty much the reason why I said keep an eye on that battery, because it was a little big and I didn't trust it. So yeah, but yeah, as they said, it turned out to be okay. But that's kind of why I brought it up. Okay, VA3WPG.
I had a closer look at it. It looks like the casing, so the battery looks fine. But thanks a lot for that. And yeah, I charged up and it did not even get warm. So, well, no warmer than usual, so it was okay. But thanks a lot, Chris.
Yeah, no problem. But after the 3 issues with the Quansheng, I'm done with that radio. So as I say, keep it for yourself or give it to a new ham. When we meet up on Thursday, I will bring you the charger for it because I don't want to see that thing again.
Okay, Roger. Yeah, I may know somebody I can pass it along to, so we'll just hold on to it for now. And if there's somebody that has the need for it, we can pass it along to them. But as far as the 880 goes, I'm sure you'll be quite pleased with that radio.
I think so too, especially the tri-band. Okay, VA3WPG.
Yeah, take care, Chris, and thanks so much for checking in. Anyone else before I close the net down? Come now. Okay, nothing heard. I'd like to acknowledge that Guy has checked in from Ottawa, and hopefully maybe in a few months we'll be seeing a call sign along with that name. So good evening, Guy, and thanks a lot for checking in. Thanks to all you folks that checked in. You make the net, and I just take down the call signs. I'd like to thank Terry, VA3IQL, for the use of the repeater. Very much appreciated. And with that, this is VA3IUK, Bill and Dundas, turning this repeater back to normal amateur use and going to take the garbage out. So I'll be back in a little while to monitor. Good evening all, and 7-3.
There we go. That brings the net to a close, and so to the live stream. 7-3s. That's how we say goodbye.